The only effect you're hearing right now is an under-discussed Ableton device called Pitch Loop 89. I've been getting sucked down Instagram rabbit holes of complex ambient pedal boards full of expensive boutique pedals. And I thought a good way to focus some of that gear acquisition syndrome building up inside of me would be to try and create some effects of my own with Ableton stock devices. Particularly the kind of glitchy, micro-loopy, pitch-shifting buffer effects associated with brands like Chase Bliss and Hologram. And Pitch Loop 89 can do a lot of that stuff. So let's take a look. Okay, here's Pitch Loop 89. I'm going to turn it off just for a second so you can hear my dry sound. Activate it. At first blush, just sounds like a delay, right? We can control our delay time with the position knob. Our feedback with the feedback. It sounds perfectly nice. Our segment control lets us determine how much of what we've captured is played back. We can reverse as well. And that sounds cool. Crucially, Pitch Loop 89 has a hold or freeze function. So if I play something and then activate it, here we go. I've got my buffer going, and now my position control lets me scan through the buffer, and the segment control is determining how much of that buffer plays. And the cool thing is, Pitch Loop 89 has some built-in modulation. So I can start my position at a random amount determined by this knob. And by the way, I also have an LFO I can assign to it. So I turn this random down just so you can see it better. There's a short control here, which lets us only work in very short time frames, so we have finer control. And true to the name, it has pitch shifting. An octave, you can go actually all the way up to 2 octaves. I never do this, but you could. Because of the way it works, it pitches up and that cascades through the feedback loop. So every time it goes through, it's pitching up again. So I find an octave or maybe even a fifth for certain applications to sound really nice. We also have a sample rate control here, and these are really cool because they have temporary pitch effects. So if I play something and go down to 10K, down an octave. Down an octave again, and it gets super crunchy. Now if I go back up, I think that sounds amazing, and I hope you're already getting ideas about ways that we can apply modulation to this. Also, for good measure, we've got vibrato control. Filter here, the low and high cut. You can get some really cool bandpass tones out of this. And I find the high cut particularly useful when we're using the pitch control because it prevents that really shrill brightness from the cascading pitch increases. So if we apply some of our random here, beautiful, beautiful sound, right? But take everything I've just showed you and now double it because we can unlink our left and right channels. And now we can have independent positions, segments, pitch, LFOs for our left and right buffer. And this is where it really gets to sounding nice. You just get this incredible stereo image when you have these settings at different locations. A really fun thing we can do that I've been enjoying is setting the left channel's pitch up an octave and setting the right channel's pitch down an octave, and then going over here to the feedback zone and changing this to cross, which will send the output of one channel to the other. So they kind of like not cancel each other out, but sort of. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So over the past week or so, I've been diving deep into this device. I made my own custom audio effect rack. I've mapped all 16 available macros here to specific parameters I wanted to be able to control so I could make presets. And I've made 9 of them here, and I think they sound pretty darn good. Let me just demo some of them for you. I think these presets are a pretty cool jumping off point for adding some external modulation, so let's explore that now. We'll take a couple LFOs here, and by a couple, I mean like 4 or 5. Actually, let's just start with 2, and we'll map them to our freeze left and our freeze right. And we'll change this to remote because we don't need to be wiggling these as they're under modulation. And we'll change our waveform to binary on both. And what this is going to do is it's going to be either completely off or completely on, which works great for on-off toggle effects. And it's going to do it not like just a square wave running regularly. It's going to do it randomly, which is nice. And so if we just set our LFOs to be at different rates so they're not super in sync, now we'll have our channels freezing at random intervals. So let's take this a step further. 2 more LFOs. And we will put these on remote again. We'll set them to binary, and we're going to map these now to our reverse left and reverse right. So not only will our freezes activate randomly, we will also be changing direction randomly. Let's add one more LFO, and this is my favorite thing to automate here, and it's the bandwidth parameter, which if you remember creates those octave jumps. So we'll change this to just a regular random because we're going to be cycling between 3. It's not just on or off. And we'll make sure to change this to remote again and give it the full range. Listen to this. Yeah. Let's make this a little faster. I love the temporary pitch shifting that happens when you change between sample rates. Fuck yeah. This is just such a beautiful sound. And again, this is all just this one device. We could add some hybrid reverb to it if we want to get really spacey. Let's say we want it to be a little less intense. We bring down our dry wet. So it's just a whisper in the background. These glitchy textures. I don't know why they're so evocative to me, but they just are. I mean, I'm going to end the video now. I could do this literally all night. I hope you found this interesting. I hope that maybe you found it even a little inspiring. Check out the preset pack if you want on my Gumroad store. And I will see you next time.